Hello, today I have what I think is a really fun video. Toddler raw vegan snacks. This should be fun and it should be really useful if you have a toddler because toddlers can be so challenging around food. I think one of the things that makes toddlers so fun in general is that they're so eccentric. But they can also be so eccentric around food, and finding things that they will eat can be so challenging. They get stuck on a specific thing. They don't want to eat a specific thing. They get really into one texture and no others. You know, it's kind of like endless how crazy making it can get. So I thought doing a video of Vivi's favorite raw vegan snacks might be helpful and fun. So let me start with beverages. Typically in the morning, we will have a homemade milk. These cups are great, by the way. These are Contigo cups, and they are leak-proof and super great for all kinds of things. But I will typically make her a milk in the morning. She'll say, "Mom, I want fresh milk." And I think this is Brazil nut milk. She likes all different kinds of milks. And if you're interested in how to do that yourself, I have a video on that as well. Excuse me. Another one she will do, we don't do this one very often because of the sugar content, but Harmless Harvest is a good one. And she does like what she calls kokadu water. It's coconut water. So we do that infrequently. Kombucha is another one that we'll do a little bit of and very infrequently. And sometimes I will also dilute that with a good quality filtered water. And that's just kind of an option. We don't do any fruit juice because of the high sugar content with no fiber. She's not needing that. So we don't do that at all. So that's kind of a substitute we do sometimes for just a sweet drink, is do a watered down kombucha just every once in a while. And this is another thing we do just every once in a while, is have tea together. We like to do girly things together, and one of the things we do sometimes is just have a cup of tea and a chat. So usually how I do this is I will make my tea, and of course you want to use an herbal organic tea that is kiddo friendly. So I make my own tea, and then when that's done brewing, and I never use boiling water, by the way, it's just warm, very warm water. I will give Vivi some warm water and put the tea bag after I've used it for my tea into hers. So it'll make a very diluted tea, and then we'll just have our tea and our chat together, and that's really nice. Something she used to drink all the time, Vivi is created from green juice. I drank so much green juice when I was pregnant with her because that's how I lived before, and I just kept doing it. And when she was little, when I first started giving her foods that weren't breast milk, obviously, she loved green juice. She could do the most intense green juice, nothing sweet in it, all dark greens, and she loved it. Now she will not do that anymore, but sometimes if I do a lighter green juice, that's for instance heavy on cucumber, she will do that. I do not add any sweetener to my juices, but if I do some carrots in there, she will be more likely to drink it too. So sometimes I will do that for her as well, because green juice has so many amazing nutrients, and to get that in her is so good. Filtered water, obviously, good quality filtered water is obviously something you can do too. We do a lot of water, and we have a lot of fun little cups. I don't have one around, but we have a lot of fun little cups with characters and that kind of thing, so that she enjoys drinking her water. And primarily she drinks water throughout the day, and these other things are things we do kind of here and there, with the exception of the milk, which we do just about every day. Sometimes we'll do that before we brush our teeth to go to bed as well. So those are some good beverage ideas. The next category are things that you probably already know of, but I thought maybe they'll remind you of something you hadn't thought of in a while, and those are just fruits and veggies. So some of the things she loves are grapes, yummy, any kind of grapes. Oh my gosh, this is probably her favorite thing right now, are cherry tomatoes. She eats these like candy. She doesn't know what candy is, but these to her are like, she just loves them, and they're so good and sweet and yummy. Avocados, always been a favorite of hers. So good, such good fat in there for her. Kiwis she loves. Right now, pears are also in season. She's loving those. She will do a little bit of apple. It's not her favorite. Same with banana. She used to be big on both of those. Not so much anymore, but those are ideas. And if I do apple with some almond butter, for instance, I have a video also on how to do that yourself if you want to make your own nut and seed butters. We will do that. And really, I'll try any kind of fruit and veggie with her. Typically, she will eat the fruits, but sometimes I will do veggies, and I have a little trick that I use. For instance, bok choy pieces. Sometimes she'll eat. I got these little, they're like cookie cutters. But they're very small, and like for this instance, this is a star. We have a heart. There's a bunny, different shapes. I just ordered these on Amazon, excuse me, and there are some that are a little bit bigger. And she will sometimes eat things, particularly apple, if I cut them up into these fun shapes. So making it fun is like half the battle, right? Or 3/4. Having fun plates is also really awesome. We get some plates at Target that are different colors, and they have 3 different areas. I can show them to you actually really quickly. And she likes these. They also, it's hard to see, but they have a little animal. This one happens to be a fox too. So anytime there's an animal that I can put on there, oh my gosh, I should have gotten these out already. If it's an animal, she will eat it. This is our favorite plate. It's made of bamboo, totally sustainable, totally health friendly, and will stick on the table too. So making dishware fun in snacks is also amazing. So I will also do, this is going to look really gross. They're portobello mushrooms. I marinate them in a recipe from Wild Plate from the Laurel Anderson book I always freaking talk about. And then I dehydrate them for quite a few hours, and they make these kind of little mushroom chewy snacks. She loves these. She loves it, loves it, loves it. And you can do different marinades, even make it a little sweet if you wanted to, with some, blending up some dates or something like that might be amazing. And then let's go to packaged stuff. So I do get packaged things for her sometimes and for myself, and especially for kind of on the go stuff or stuff just to carry in my purse. I will often use some seeds. She loves pumpkin seeds. These I actually am showing specifically because I got these at Costco. I don't typically ever go to Costco, but Kyle does, and we went the other day, and they had these sprouted pumpkin seeds. So, and that is something that she really, really like. I will use a fun little, oh my gosh, why didn't I have these out? It's just a fun little handheld thing that you can, I put the nuts and seeds in, and then she can reach her hand in, but they don't all come out at once. I so wish I had that to show you. Anyway, you know what I'll do? I'll take a picture of it on the little, what's it called? The picture that's going to go on the video. Anyway, so another packaged thing I'll get, and obviously these don't have to be packaged, but figs. She will sometimes eat figs. Not always, but sometimes she's in the mood for these. This is kind of a fruit leather that she enjoys as well. All of these are raw. All of these are vegan. This is a pressed product that we discovered a while ago, and I will use these typically just when we go on trips because it's easy to carry and she's getting some more nutrients. It is pineapple, so there's nothing in here but pineapple. It's just chopped and pressed into this little shape. It's kind of like a fruit leather. So all of these fruit leathers, especially if they're going to be more tropical fruits, are going to be more high glycemic load. So I try to go really easy on those, but these are a fun treat for her to have, and she will eat those definitely. Another thing I do is make her what's called a toboggan. We learned this from a raw restaurant in Ashland, Oregon, and I think it's just called Raw. I could be a little bit wrong on that. I think it's called Raw. But I use these organic coconut wraps. These are raw, and this is the cinnamon flavor. And if you haven't tried these, they're really good. They come in different flavors. So this one's like a little bit of a desserty kind of taste because of the cinnamon. They have plain ones, they have like turmeric ones, and you can make wraps out of them. But what I do with these is I get one out, I cover it with some kind of nut butter. I will sometimes put a little bit of like dates or something on there as well, sometimes not, and then chop up bananas and line it up so it's all kind of in like a little sushi roll. And then roll that up and cut it up, and we call those toboggans, and she loves them. She will eat those all the time. Just another fun trick is I love these little bags. I think I got them just on Amazon. You can see we have some of her snacks in there, almonds and some of that fruit leather. But she loves to get things out of these fun little bags. So that is a fun way to do it. Another thing she likes is, and they carry this at Whole Foods now. Actually, they have for a while. It's the Fresh and Nova hummus. She enjoys that hummus. Something else I will do is I have saved these pudding cups from previous things that we've bought, and I will just make a raw vegan pudding and give her a cup of pudding, and she loves chocolate pudding, one of her favorite things. So that is really it on those. Did I mention smoothies? We'll sometimes make fruit smoothies with a lot of spinach and kale, anything else you want to sneak in there. And she will sometimes eat those. She used to be really big on them. She's not now, but that might be something that you might want to try. Something we've just started doing again is getting a farm box, a CSA box, community supported agriculture box. I'm so big on these boxes. If you watch my stuff, you will always see me talking about CSA boxes because they support local agriculture. They support organic farming, and you get seasonal produce, which your body craves. Our bodies evolved, obviously, to eat seasonal foods. So you get those, and you get a variety because you get whatever's on the farm. And right now we're just getting a small box. I think it's $27, and we get that every week, and it's amazing what we do with that. We did that this morning. We sit on the floor with it. We take everything out. We talk about what it is. She tastes it. This morning we talked about the difference between fruits and vegetables. We talked about the difference between eating a whole food and a processed food. She's 3 people, but she gets it. And this is such amazing foundation building for health for your entire life. Like, this is going to be part of her foundation just for her entire life, and I love it. So we sit down and we look at all of the fruits and veggies, and we talk about them, and we taste them, and we talk about, I make this into a language, a whole language lesson. Those of you who know me know I was a speech pathologist for 20 years, and so it's kind of second nature for me to use those hierarchies and to kind of create language lessons around anything. But this is a great one to do because we're talking about opening the box and how we open it and what's inside, and we take it out and we talk about each item in there, and we talk about their shapes and their colors, and we talk about whether they're heavier or lighter. We do some of that comparison language. We talk about if they're sweet or they're not sweet, if they're round, or can we use them like a ball? Today we played catch with, this was her idea, to play catch with a grapefruit, an onion, and a pear. So we get some of those motor skills going too, and physical development, and it's just so much fun. We have a blast. We literally spend like half an hour opening up this box and talking and playing with the foods that come in there every week. So that's just an idea if you're interested in trying that. You could also do it with, you come home with a bag of groceries, and just a grocery trip is a really amazing opportunity for language growth, and just doing some teaching around all of that and really rooting it in health and wellness and body connectedness. So those are some ideas I hope you enjoyed. Please put in the comments if you have ideas that your toddlers love for raw vegan treats. I'm always looking for new ideas, and Vivi's always kind of changing what she's into. So I'll have to do a video with her on it soon. She's out playing at the swings right now, but I will do that soon. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.